So what's that brought up an interesting point. GREENFOR could set up checkpoints in this AO as well and really wall off the central sector where it's at the oh gosh, the Minaret. What would be the term for that? Oh wait, whoa.
Yeah, whoa. Mosque is gone.
They took the mosque.
Walls is, yeah. Mosque said fuck work and just left. There's a sign in Polish, uwaga, which I think is relative to uwu. Teren łaskawi, zakaz uszczepu, which I think means uwu, what's this, notices your mosque.
What, on the intro image of the mission?
No, it's the sign going into the mosque itself. It's like a no entrance area, and this is where we're gonna see. I'm hoping that this is a prop. Do you see these vehicles, these technicals?
Yeah, no, they would have been added to the asset list. Sorry, I was just kind of wondering why you said that on the sign, but either way. Yeah, no, they rebuilt the interior, added a nice bit of detail here, but these I think are all props because, let's be honest, the 23mm in a frickin' urban environment would be equatorial hell for the attacking faction.
Yeah, this is
I like the setup, though.
To be sure, but a welcome one, because that's going to make this a much easier place to attack. Again, this is search and destroy. The cache that is in this area is right next to a downed UH-60 Blackhawk,
yep.
So it's kind of modeling after that. They got to go and blow up Blackhawk.
What's worrisome here, though, with this AO is that it's right on the entryway of the eastern doorway. So if someone with AT were to come up on the balcony, they could actually get a shot on that cache and take it out with a single shot of AT. So that is quite interesting.
Yeah, I believe the Camonette would block it as like a weird whatever. In reality, it wouldn't, but it may or may not. But
not from the angle outside of the eastern doorway. Western doorway, yes, but there's a lot of other stuff in the way. But eastern, definitely not. I do also like that there's a little tire barricade between the player's spawn and the actual AO. I'm trying to see if there's any other little barricades that have been made, but I think that is it for this area. And then the other two cache sites appear to be as they are in the Zargabad map.
Yes, the western one is at the construction
little bit
site
of fortification.
just to the northeast of the airfield. That's been fortified slightly with some extra sailors.
There's more? Well,
weirdly enough, the fortification is actually looking into the city and not out of it, so not going to be super useful. You actually can't even get into it using the ladder. They're going to have to enhanced movement up it. Interesting.
They're not allowed to wall entrances off now.
Could get AT sniped from the airfield with a Moz.
So we bring up AT snipes of caches all the time. We actually don't see it too often, but I'm hoping it follows the same style of explosive traps. We would always talk about if the players use more explosive traps, this, and this would happen. And then within a few months, they started using more explosive traps. So all right, AT snipes. Let's make that the new Friday Night Fights thing that the players need to start doing. That would be great to see.
If Iander is on the attacking side, no, it's going to be Swola. With the Carl Gustav for BLUFOR, but we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, this construction.
Avis, do the FNF command. You might be able to make it into round 3
with the height of the construction site and the surrounding.
No, what's that? Satchels are still a thing.
We also have the buildings off on the side of the hill and the top of the hill.
Why are they calling them the staff room?
To provide some crossfire. So I could see this being used. The only downside is that it's the closest one, and you can't actually. The safe start area means you can't actually get to the top floor from the start. It's an interesting decision for both the western and eastern AOs or caches to be outside of the safe start. I'm not the biggest fan of that personally, but we'll see how that.
Well, so it helps balance out, especially in this environment, because GREENFOR, even though BLUFOR has the number advantage, GREENFOR has the tactical advantage because they can set up 1 or 2 guys in multiple different buildings and run a really nasty guerrilla war on the attacking faction. Especially since the attacking faction doesn't know exactly where the caches are. So if GREENFOR just wants to set up in the adjacent buildings around the cache site itself, they can easily attack, counter the attacking faction coming in. But by putting the caches on the edges of the GREENFOR safe start zone, they at least know that the defending faction hasn't been able, or at least been allowed, to heavily fortify those cache sites.
So Dreams asking about meeting in the staff room for something. Might be an issue with loadouts or something. But they will make that decision, not us.
No, Miskov. So I always point at Miskov out. He's a fellow partnered guy on Twitch, Emzikov, and I always butcher his name too. I am so sorry about that, but I always like seeing him in FNF. He's a Czech streamer.
He has an amazing intro. He's got this whole like video sequence, like that's like a 2-minute long like intro sequence to his stream. It's
dope.
Like, it's really cool, and he also has like a visualizer. You know, like the audio visualizers. He has one for his microphone up there, like at the top of his
What's
screen.
that? I am. It's just I'm working on other things.
He earned that partnership. He earned
that
part, dude.
That's great. But
It's
let's start.
Oh yes. Sorry.
I was gonna say let's start working on the factions here because I think we've eaten up about 5 or 6 minutes talking about the AOs here. So, GREENFOR.
Yes.
Defending faction, they get 2 Humvees with up-armored PKTs, which actually, no, they're PKMs just attached to the swivel turrets. So, a little bit of support fire there, but not really a lot of vehicle penetration for those Humvees. So, might see them as light harassment on BLUFOR coming in, but we'll see on BLUFOR what they have. But I could have sworn they only said they had 1 of those vehicles, but I guess they have 2, because I'm not seeing the static DshK anywhere. Oh, nope, here it is. It's a sit-down DshK next to these 2 transport Humvees. So, sit-down means they only have a limited angle of fire. I could see them putting that in the central objective on a decent firing line and fortifying it up a little bit to try to make something out of that position. But with these guys being Czech CDF, I'm actually seeing, they've got G36s and M84s, but I doubt the M84 has the 250 round belt. It's going to be probably the PKT ones instead.
RHS GREENFOR Serbian kits.
Yeah.
That camo is not the CDF one. That is Serbian, so that's interesting. I mean,
so that would be...
It's going to be a 5.56 mirror match, which is nice. But
so RHS SAF 5.56 with them. Let me look on the machine gun. So the squad automatic weapon per squad is a mini-me, which is basically 249. The team weapon squad machine gunners are the M84s. And the mat weapon for Charlie 2 by Eander is going to be, I'm scrolling up on him now, an RPG 32. What is the marksman rifle? I'm willing to bet it's going to be an SVD. No, it's
an M24, or it's either an M24 or an M14.
I think that's a SOCOM 18. SOCOM 16. That's it.
Yeah, SOCOM 16. Yeah. Interesting. So
I think
one of the two. It's more or less the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, 20
when he gets out, we
rounds,
might see the mag. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Unless no, that
Righto
is
combo. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Check it out. Yeah, interesting choice. I like it.
All right, let's look over at BLUFOR. You said they were 5.56 based as well.
Yes, they are the UK forces.
Yep. So UK Desert Camo. They're given M4A1s, which, yes, the UK does use them for their special forces groups. We have I forget the exact designation of that machine gun for the squad, but
it's essentially a 249.
It's a mini-me. And let's look at the other key weapons here. So let's look at X-Ray. X-Ray is probably going to get a Mark 11. Yep, Mark 11 with the sand camo on it, so that's a 20-round 7.62 gun. They've got a long-range scope on as well. Let's go over to Charlie 2 here. I can't see any symbolism on their machine guns. Do you know what type of AT they have?
They have M136s for the standard like squad level stuff, and then
it'll probably be a Moz then.
Yes, it is a Moz on, not on Ando, he's GREENFOR. I believe it is...
There's no Foxtrot, so I can't tell what the squad machine gun is, but it's probably going to be a 240 style weapon.
It's Svola on BLUFOR who has the Carl Gustav.
That's fair.
Apparently there was a big message that I just missed. It just faded away.
That was Combo trying to come into the server, but he got kicked for something. Meanwhile, my chat already told me the vehicles that BLUFOR is getting were MRAPs, and that is true. We've got two 240... nope, wait, these are... Yep, alright, two 240 Bravo MRAPs and a 50 cal MRAP. And the 50 cal also appears to be some sort of command one.
Potentially... yeah, there's...
Wow, the, look at Malin's upper body strength if you, look into the interior of the MRAP itself.
Oh yeah, no, he's hanging on for dear life.
Definitely. Have you actually seen Malin stream? He's hot. I wasn't expecting that.
Liru, I've been going through the footage he sent me from the Dental End RP thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's fucking smoking.
Gorski was taking a picture of his battle buddies, and they're now loading up into a vehicle themselves. But I'm expecting to see some really nice urban fighting here. I doubt it's going to go to the clock. This is definitely going to go to the PvP because of the closeness of the objectives, the fact that the entire town of Zargabad is up for grabs here. And either way, I don't know. When we have an objective like this, it's going to really be up to the craftiness of the defenders to wrestle the number advantage off of BLUFOR. Or, excuse me, in this case, the attacking faction. Wait, no. In this case, it's BLUFOR, but in general, the attacking faction. And we do see the two GREENFOR Humvees getting ready to mount up and potentially do a counterattack on BLUFOR's advance, because they're on the... western MSR here going to the airfield, so they might try some sort of intercept, but I don't know. This will be a toughie.
Well, I know that's how we like it. We like it rough and
Boys,
tough.
Gorski, go, go, go.
Looks like Scandi Recon is going to be off on the northwest, taking the construction site. We also have Omega's group possibly doing some more stuff up to the north. Nafs is up there. Looking like he's gonna be going off on a quick sprint to the other side of this hill. And otherwise, yeah, it looks like they are mainly just doing guerrilla stuff and abandoning the southeast objective, which makes sense. Yeah. Interesting that they have a decent force looking east of the central one. Go ahead, sorry.
GREENFOR appears to be doing a sacrifice play of the southernmost objective and said they're going to focus on the central objective, which they'd be dumb if they didn't. And they're also going to do a proactive defense on the western objective to try to halt BLUFOR coming in. That's really smart because... the attacking faction might not think to come around and try to hit the farthest objective away, thinking if they run into resistance at the first objective, they'll slow down and try to do a unified push through to 3, which could buy GREENFOR time to put forces to that unguarded objective later, but we'll have to see what BLUFOR is thinking. If they do a pincer attack, if they do a unified assault, or if they do strong arm, weak arm, where they have the strong force try to push through the main gate as the weak force, which is usually only a third or less of the attacking faction come around the side and try to do some damage somewhere else. Otherwise,
yeah, they have a decent spread going out throughout the center part of the city, which I think is going to result in that kind of guerrilla warfare style that you were talking about. I don't think that GREENFOR know exactly where BLUFOR is starting. It's a bit obvious looking at the map, but they could also be coming from the east as well. There's enough space over there, so that might be why they're looking east in preparation for something.
Either way, I kind of like where GREENFOR's deployment is. They, as you mentioned, have a lot of guys on that eastern flank, but at the very least, if GREENFOR notices that BLUFOR isn't going to come on that vector, you could see that force either redeploy to try to flank the attack coming in, or pull back and hold that southern objective. Also, I didn't notice this earlier, but BLUFOR does have a little bird.
A little bird. Yep, the one with the skids. I saw it as well, and I forgot to mention it. And they do have people in there, so they looks like they'd be going for a play with that. Actually, what's their marksman rifle? Mission's starting.
BLUFOR got the Mark 11.
Yes, they do. It's on legal action. That big old SR-25 Mark 11.
Hey Yorkshire, how are you doing?
But yeah, that little bird gonna be going for a play, going off far north. And now as everyone starts to move it past the safe start area, we see him actually taking the airfield. Not a dumb decision. With the armed Humvees. G-Legs almost flips his Humvee. And Buckets is charging way far west. They might spot out extra.
Yeah, they're going for an intercept with that Vic.
Yeah, with a 7.62 PKM, could be good, could be bad.
That 7.62 is going to be able to penetrate into that truck, though, if they pursue, but they're not.
The canopy. The cabin's going to be protected. No, Buckets...
I think they're leaving it to the other Vic to potentially push up and take it, but it's staying stagnant for now.
Yeah, but it should hear this...
Oh, there's the dismount, though.
G-Legs, you got to hear that. Yep.
Yeah, they're pushing to it. So GREENFOR's trying to use its fast attack vehicles to try to stop BLUFOR's push.
Oh no, T5 Bay is the tip of the spear with that machine gun. Doesn't see the Humvee. It opens up on a distant target.
He's gonna hear it though. He quickly goes prone and lines up and takes the gunner out in a nice burst.
Wow.
Meanwhile, one of the MRAFs was for BLUFOR pushing up on GREENFOR's X-ray, but decided to break off instead. Great opening by T5 Bay though.
Squad is here. I don't know if they had their engine on. Yeah, their engine's on now, but I don't know if they just missed the deal with it. There's a rocket coming out, kills the engine on the Humvee. Wheaton and Dingo now they realize that shit's gone wrong and they need to fucking split.
Buckets is having his Vic run circles around the 50 cal MRAP and quickly pull away. I don't think anyone in GREENFOR got hurt on that after they just drove a circle around that MRAP, but now BLUFOR's pulling all their MRAPs back to go make sure they're secured. Moz round coming in, destroying GREENFOR's other Humvee there as Dingo and Wheaton climb the wall, and they're going to try to pull back now.
But they're both hurt. Wheaton's taking the time to bandage, and so is
Benny
Dingo
Hill
now.
theme.
T5 Bay on the pursuit. Probably going to hop over the wall if I had to guess, or maybe frag over it, then hop.
X-Ray has a man down.
Actually, no, going around to the edge of it. They might be speaking, and you might hear them. And here we go. There's Wheaton. And they trade some shots.
Oh! GREENFOR just made BLUFOR flip an MRAP.
They'll be able to flip it back, but that, for now, is going to be out of commission. And it was Lolo and SLG, and they ride it. They hold down X and flip their...
So they get it unflipped, but...
The MRAP.
Wow.
And yeah, Buckets, they probably got the call from Dingo and Wheaton that they need to pull back, and T5 Bay has cleaned house. 3
BLUFOR,
kills, T5 Bay, driver, gunner, and commander.
BLUFOR's doing a really good job of harassing those MRAPs. Yep.
Buckets coming up onto X-ray here. Oh my god, misses legal action by a hair.
Lucky.
That would have been fine. I think that would have been fine because they're speeding around.
Buckets gets knocked out, but he is not killed. You gotta remember, for Friday Night Fights, it is technically illegal to intentionally run people over, but because everyone's locked to first person, it's really hard to sometimes tell where players are, especially if they're prone in the grass or just on the ground, because you might not be able to see low enough. But even though GREENFOR's done a good job of harassing MRAPs by BLUFOR coming in, and someone was quick to correct me, it's 1 MRAP and 2 MATVs. But we'll just say BLUFOR's armed Vics, to simplify it. BLUFOR's still gotten a lot of their forces forward and are starting to push into the town here. We've got Alpha now doing a charge with the trucks. This is the 4IB guys coming close, and now Scandi Recon, once again, tip of the spear here for GREENFOR's defense. might be encircled and caught out of position again, so we'll see how well they're able to hold.
They absolutely are. Here comes Gonzo and Sideways coming in with another truck. But for the most part, that's the actual command truck, by the way, I think. I don't know, it's just a chair in the back, so maybe not.
Oh!
It's no, Scandi and the North. They're getting hit with a two-pronged attack. When how open that construction site is, they're getting torn apart. Yanni's down outside of it. Nafs is dead.
Nafs is dead. He tried to get in a one-on-one with Coda, and Coda just mag dumped the shit out of him. Rafter trying to figure out what happened.
Yep. And now the big group up north, Holton, 1RW guys coming down. Flux is now rushing down towards Rafter's position. Might catch him out. Oh, and Coda gets double tapped back of the head. Oh, almost actually gets away from it. But no, not today.
I have check my channel. I put a video out this morning to show you what you need to do to join FNF, step by step. After he ran up to the rooftop, he killed Coda, and now he's getting on the... That's a very exposed spot, but he might be able to get some kills off from this area. Spraying over at Misu, but wasn't able to land any shots. He's now getting engaged, jumps off the...
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
He got away.
He's following them upstairs, and they don't know.
Time to see a blue.
And he's doing attack reload.
Their vests. He tries to go for the clean kill, but no.
But he's not able to land the headshot. Nash just turns around and mows him down with the 240 Bravo.
God.
Oh my goodness.
Now that Humvee coming back around the north side of that north hill, looking west, but not seeing anything.
I don't know what to say about that.
Are they having engine troubles?
You got to remember that you know that airsoft video about no full auto in buildings? You can't follow that in Friday Night Fights. You have to go full auto. Because if you don't and you miss those headshots, you're screwed.
You between Arma's interpolation and like just armor stuff in general, you need to you need to try and land 5 headshots at close range for that one to register.
Yeah. So BLUFOR's MRAP, by the way, is trying to harass GREENFOR off of the Minaret towers at the central cache objective. Though we have this other Humvee that GREENFOR still has coming around on the northern side. It might try a flank here. And even though Scandi Recon is alone on this objective, they are doing a good job to hold, as BLUFOR is actually weaving around this spot and prompting to go more in town with Bravo and X-Ray. Interesting.
The GREENFOR Humvee came up to the crest of the hill and then turned around. Maybe they're looking for a better way to approach. Might spot Malin as they come up. They see the MRAP. Come on, Commie Slaughter. Stop the Humvee, get a clean shot. That's not a clean shot. That's not something you need to spray down. That's something you need to get the gun
That 50's just going to turn around and mow the shit out of that vehicle.
Hey, he's going to have a field day with that thing. Those are shots.
There goes the gunner. Yeah, they needed to stabilize and go for a clean headshot on that 50. AT coming in and knocking a body out of the vehicle as Buckets takes the gunner's seat.
Down. Yep.
That engine is down. And now the MATV and the MRAP are coming up to clean house.
Oh, that was such a misplay. Yeah, no, they needed to stop the vehicle, get a clean shot on Malin. He wasn't even looking at them. Once he turned...
Bargren jumping out.
Shield.
Same with Buckets.
Shield from all that 7.62.
The other MATV's up. All 3 of these armed vehicles. There goes Vargren getting chewed out by a 240 Bravo, a 249, and a 50 cal. And now they're firing down. There's, I think that was Buckets that was just taken out.
Stalin is chilling in the vehicle.
Yeah, he knows not to get out, otherwise he is a dead man.
Yeah.
As I say that, he gets out. And he's already taking fire.
Yeah,
Ems!
from the south.
Thanks for the 4 gift subs, man.
SL Dream.
Appreciate it.
Looking
Thanks for all the work you do for editing with me, man. Hope you keep enjoying, and I hope the edits are going well.
Oh, no.
Joseph's taking a shit ton of fire. He's,
Oh, God, yeah.
one or two more bullets. There's the headshot, and he is knocked out. If you got a sub from Ems, make sure you thank him, but he is one of my top 2 editors right now. Him and Barb I'm co-commentating with right now.
A lot fewer people alive for scanning. Naps, Ayander, Yanni, Nup, and Raptor all dead out of Charlie 2.
Yeah.
Down to about 5, from what I can see in there. No support coming, looks like. Fred, Slick,
X-Ray might.
Durka nearby. X-Ray might now that you say that, but they're going to be too far away if they're going to be too slow, I should say. But they did just find a Humvee, so they could take that as well. Yeah, what's funny about these transport ones, the cabin is full.
Top 2 of 2?
The trailer, or whatever you call the back area, is like just completely naked.
Well, that's true, actually. You're right. I'm sorry.
Nimia and
Nimia.
We're in this construction site, and we're having a strike team come in from 4AB. They actually get caught out from deeper in the town. Wisp and McCarthy, or sorry,
Boy, getting some grenades thrown on him.
some suppressive fire on that approach, but it's not very effective, and they're all able to get in. Nade's going up.
Helicopter's still flying high.
Bacon he's down, and I don't think he's gonna be waking back up.
Yeah, a lot of double taps going into his legs. Died close to where another guy went down.
Neiman's got the M84, pretty much just a retextured, a different kind of PKM. So
The difference between the M84 and the PKM is it's, oh dear.
Don't reload! Don't reload! She goes evasive! She goes evasive!
Dead.
She can't get it.
So the M84 is unique because it can fit 250 round boxes that only the M84 can take, but I doubt you're going to see these in FNF because they are massive.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And the MRAPs are doing a thunder run into the town.
Oh my gosh.
They're taking some return fire. AT round goes in the rear one, knocks out its engine. That is one of the MATVs down. Its gunner is dead. Yep, driver and gunner down. They're dead. Yeah. Good use there.
The driver, Prosy was the gunner. He's actually still alive, but he's down. He might wake back up. But the Vincer is KIA. Nemesis makes his way into the construction site. He's gonna be trying going in for a real play now, possibly.
I don't know. I regard Nemesis as my top player, but he's been getting outperformed by a lot of other people the past month. I might have to change my roster here, so I'm hoping to see something amazing. Come on, Nem. You're going to get a free kill off of Brandy right here. Fired a little too early.
Wow.
Nem runs out of ammo. Brandy runs out of ammo, too.
And now he's caught up.
Oh!
Grenade goes in. That's going to be good.
Reposition Nem. Knocks out Brandy, but the grenade knocks him out.
Just gets him. He wasn't able to get out of there in time. Smith will be able to get the double tap. Actually, no, he's still looking in there. I don't think he saw Nemesis drop.
Alas is doing a desync.
He's checking checking that the coast is clear. Brandy.
Explosive trap going off on the gas station.
Oh.
No, that was Prozyon. Hold on.
Prosy was the gunner. I guess he woke back up and maybe got armored or something?
Nope, that was Slim. He threw an explosive satchel on it, or detonated one, because he's on -1 vehicles.
Huh. But Slim was... He's GREENFOR. Why does he have -1?
Yeah, I don't know. But sometimes Arma logic will just make like an enemy Vic count as a...
No, he has a vehicle kill. He has an armored, like, friendly fire. That's a tank that he has a -1 under.
Oh, it might count the gas station as a tank. Arma's weird like that. But yeah, no, he's the one that threw the satchel. That's all you gotta know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Nemesis hasn't woken back up, and I don't think anytime soon.
So, I mean, we're about 15 minutes in. For GREENFOR, this is actually really good for them to stall this much. BLUFOR still hasn't sent something down to check the southern area. They're still going to have to spend time finding that cache, but for now, they've been... Time is kind of working for GREENFOR here. As you have a lot of fire coming on the MRAP. The gunner's actually gotten out of the seat. We have a tire barricade.
Yeah, they've been doing thunder runs, but that tire barricade looks like it's gonna be a bit too much for them to traverse. Yeah, they're staying.
Oh, AT coming out on the MRAP.
So, good hit. Engine is dead, and that thing is dead in the water. Busted right wheel. That's going nowhere.
The window for the driver's also been shot out.
No, he's.
No, his window though.
Yeah, his window, but that's a reinforced window. Very armored up. They get out. Dusty gets dropped immediately.
Hold up. Explosive trap just went out on the northern sector. No, that was the terminal, and it just knocked out multiple 4IB guys. Look at all the bodies next to the crane.
Oh, it's because it's the crane. No, Liru, they're caches. So they blew up the cache.
Okay, yeah.
Blowing up, fucking
blew the crane up, and they just killed some of their own dudes.
Arma, baby. It's Arma. Mountain is still led by the MRAP, though. He's popping smoke, trying to create a bit of a screen for him to hop over.
Ouch.
Here. Checks his inventory instead. He might find Mispier now. King and Panzer about to get in a one-on-one. Panzer gets shot by Dylan, providing overwatch. Very nicely played. Mispier finds Malin, and that's the end of his escape story. So that's now...
Mispier cleaned up the, the MRAP crew he got. Technically, one MRAP down, one MATV down. BLUFOR only has one MATV left. GREENFOR's lost both of their PKP Humvees. So BLUFOR still has a bit of a vehicle advantage here. But looking at the whole map, the force that was coming from the airfield is contesting with the GREENFOR squad spread out across all these buildings, so they're going to be a bit slow. But I am seeing BLUFOR, like both sides are kind of getting ahead off of each other. We just had Dylan and Tekit literally go back-to-back, BLUFOR and GREENFOR, but not see each other. Point Man just shot around at Dylan, but Karek cleans up Dylan. We got Kane in this AO, and he just delivered some nasty enflating fire with Point Man and Flux, and knocked out that one GREENFOR guy. Flying Fin and Az, aka Lone Survival, are trying to loop back here at the Northernmost Terminal site to stop T5 Bay and Gastel. And T5 Bay is going to quickly try to do some maneuvering. T5 Bay with that machine gun, though, that is a very scary prospect. Yes, Raptor, I saw you get...
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, my computer completely locked up again.
Raptor, you got to go to full auto, buddy. Raptor's in my chat asking if I saw him go down. I'm telling him he needs to keep with full auto in buildings. But T5 Bay knocking out Azariah and killing him as well. He had a good strategy. Raptor definitely had a good strategy there, but you had to go full auto, man. Because that 240 Bravo gunner did not give you any leeway. T5 Bay now coming up to Flying Finn's building. This is going to be an interesting one. Finn jumping from the rooftop to get away to check on Az. I mean, if I was going to fight T5 Bay, I'd be in a similar prospect, and there goes Barb. So I will cover solo until he gets back. It sounds like his internet's dying. He did just switch it out, so I think something's a little messy for him, but we'll see him back in a moment. All right, Finn might try something here, but regardless, we've got Misper here. He just got another kill from this school building. That is his second. He's killed one MRAP and two guys. We got Bay Potato coming in. Knowing that there was gunfire in here, he's going to try to systematically do some breaches here. But GREENFOR's front line here has been forced to pull back. There's still a few people intermingled. Tekit and Misper here. There goes Barb. I think his internet just completely died. Unfortunate. Ooh, this was an HQ building for BLUFOR. Neat. And this is just Altus taped upside down. I thought that was a new map I had never recognized before for a second. Heck. Otherwise, we've got Flying Finn back here, still trying to linger around, but look at the sheer amount of BLUFOR. Actually, I stand corrected. But they might be mounted up in vehicles, but I've noticed throughout most of this round, there's been just a steady wave of BLUFOR over GREENFOR here. Yes, they started with the numbers advantage, but they just haven't been able to wrestle that number advantage away. You got GREENFOR X-Ray back here trying to pick off some BLUFOR guys, and they actually did pick one off. Nice. But BLUFOR needs to keep committing their forces in this town to overpower the sparse GREENFOR garrisons. And you're starting to see that over here with Delta 2 and Gamma 2 leading with that one MATV still alive. And it might stretch GREENFOR a little thin here. Barb stream dive? Yeah, I think his internet just went out. Misper's gone down. I don't see Tekkit back here anymore. I think BLUFOR is going to continue to steamroll here. Oh, this is tough. I don't know. What's our time? We're about 20 minutes into 50 minutes, so we're not even halfway through. This is going to be a tough one. Because BLUFOR, 10 to 15 minutes, they're probably going to have that center area, and then GREENFOR you might see pull back there, try to do a last stand, but BLUFOR has been doing a really good job of countering GREENFOR in these buildings by just sending one guy up to clear them out. Because GREENFOR is stretched thin. Man, his head was a little jittery right there. Ouch. And we just had explosive traps go off over here. And they did kill a few BLUFOR guys, mind you, but a lot of damage was done. That's Elite who got that kill. There's also a dead GREENFOR guy right there as well. But BLUFOR still making the advance on this southern side here. Oh, man, you're all talking about Altis upside down. I know there's a new map that got released earlier this month. That's basically like a PvP map where it's the map and then it's reversed to its east, excuse me. And it's meant to be like a PvP even map. But Elite throwing another satchel out as he's trying to revive his buddy. Gastel pulling back, realizing that explosive went off again, and Elite's using that to pull away. Or that was Gastel potentially demoing the building. He spots Elite, though, as he tries to run through. But I think Gastel didn't check the ammo in his gun and only had one bullet left. So Elite's now going to pull out and try to hit Gastel there. A little bit of a misplay by Gastel. Never mind, Gastel gets a fucking handgun kill. They happen in FNF. They're rare as fuck, but at that range, that's a good job on Gastel. I expect Elite to wake back up, but wow, that was a good one. If I was in Gastel's shoes, I'd have to go up and confirm that kill and then start bandaging. He's got friendly forces he can then fall back to that would hopefully have a medic, which case they do. Yeah, Chad with a handgun especially. And you got GREENFOR X-Ray now pulling to the north of this BLUFOR group. You do have Firefly here who's marked as AT, but he doesn't have any AT on him. And GREENFOR's numbers are looking thinner and thinner. There's Elite waking back up. And here comes Gastel to double tap him. And there goes Elite. Great play by Gastel, though, with that handgun and then going in for the double tap. I wonder if there's any AT on this group, because otherwise those MRAPs are going to dominate the streets. Otherwise, the real Slim Shady, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you stand up and keep enjoying the operations. Stay safe from COVID, and I hope you got a kick out of this one. So BLUFOR's MATV came around, got shot at, so they returned fire with that 240 Bravo. Oh, another explosive going off. I'm willing to bet that was a thrown charge by Holton to take this building out. And they're immediately now readjusting to try to shoot out the gunner of this MRAP. And it looks like Barb is going to rejoin us any moment now. He just reconnected on TS. I think his internet just crapped out. But GREENFOR is now jumping from this building. They might try to fall back into this line. They got to be careful, though, because this cache is going to be exposed. And BLUFOR could just get a long-range snipe on it with AT. Or a Magdum. Otherwise, BLUFOR's closing on the other side as well. We got a few forces to the south, but they're not pushing to that area yet. But we are only a little under 25 minutes in this round, and BLUFOR has just been dominating. I think what would have helped is if GREENFOR, for example, if they saw that truck that was pulling away, they should have pursued it and started mag dumping its canopy to get some free kills. They wouldn't have known that it was filled or not, but it would have been a good, accurate... they should have driven behind it, confirmed there were people in it, and just killed all of them. And that would have helped wrestle BLUFOR's number advantage away. When you see trucks driving by, they are very good targets to take. And you gotta take that risk. I love how that's so funny that's flipped upside down like that. But let's see, we have Kane that has come up on this upper area here. He's gonna catch Infidel. Mag dumps him from behind with that 240 Bravo. I'm willing to bet Infidel came up over here, and now BLUFOR's controlling this upper area and is taking out the remainder of GREENFOR. But Natty, thank you for the 6-month resub. The weekend is going well for now. I hope your Friday is going all right, and I hope you keep enjoying this FNF stream. King on 4 kills. I want to check T5 Bay real quick.
All right, I'm back in this.
He died with 4 kills as well. Hey, Barb, I'm going to be honest with you. I think we're over. It's very close to being over. BLUFOR is just stampeding GREENFOR's central objective here. There's only 4 guys for GREENFOR still alive. Excuse me, 5. But that is going to be quick to change.
Yeah.
It's actually a little bit of blue on blue.
Right before I crashed, I was thinking that BLUFOR was gonna have their assault like stalled completely because they lost both or 2 of their MRAPs. They have 1 coming back in with Lolo in it, but yeah.
The gunner for the last MRAP is dead. I just heard some AT go out. They're firing it up at GREENFOR Fred's position, who's trying to get... Oh, he just gets picked off by a headshot. I have no idea who just made that shot. I just heard the whistle of the bullet and that was it, but Kane is now mag dumping that cash. He is joined by Bay Potato.
Aim of the Stars needs to, yep, he pulls out the stick. He's gonna get this done, and that's gonna be it.
We still have the southern cache.
That's it.
Wait, I lied. Smith is down here throwing grenades at it.
Yeah, well, Aim of the Stars also missed the fucking rocket, so...
Nice. Jonathan's still alive. Trying to... He picked off one BLUFOR guy. Also picks off Gazag. Really cheeky position he's in. Prone under that BRDM, and he's gone 2 for 2 with that. That's a great spot.
Yeah, and Fish is out on the east side. He's also taking pot shots, but he got returned.
Tackleberry running by.
Ow.
Gets knocked down by that GL, and now Jonathan's going to get his 3rd kill. Really good spot by Jonathan to be in there. Swola now running by with the AT. He also gets headshotted by Jonathan.
And no one really notices. I don't know if it's because it's all 5-5.
The cheese, thanks for the 6-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
Aim of the Stars might realize something's up.
He does not. Oh, wait.
Oh, he sees.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? You been killing my guys? Here's my handgun.
Oh, ooh. BRDM.
Literally stuck his handgun on his ass and just pulled the trigger constantly till there was no movement. Now the BRDM's arming a little bit, and it knocks the...
Just... amazing.
That was a really good play by Jonathan there. Mackie coming up to make sure that he is dead. And we got Levy driving around in the stolen truck.
Jonathan got 5 kills. And yeah, Levy's in that armored transport truck.
Yeah.
But that's only got a 240. So, in theory, they're going to have to use AT to take him out. And I don't know if they have any left. Levi, yeah.
What's Levi doing? Levi, that's illegal. Levi, you're not supposed to run people over. Levi.
Levi, no, you know better.
Levi.
He's just like, yeah, come on, do it.
Do it. Get banned. I dare you.
He's trying to shoot through the glass, but no, that...
Yeah, it's armored glass, though.
Oh, yeah?
Said he's knocking around Gonzo and sideways in the command building.
It's sideways, just hops at...
Just hops in the chair so he doesn't get armor. He's like, yeah, whatever.
What the fuck is happening?
Sideways shuts the door. Levy's now coming in to follow. There's a central cache destroyed. Levi gets out. Good tap right there. Technically, Levi didn't run anyone over, so there wasn't a rule violation. He's just being really cheeky with it.
Not yet. He's towing the line a little bit.
And now he's pursuing the other Vic. He's one of 3 guys still alive.
Yeah. Smith, he said he was throwing grenades up there, but no, he's pointing his pistol at some boxes. I don't know what he's... Oh, he might be... Cheese is coming in now.
He's trying.
Help out. But yeah.
Levi's still pursuing the BLUFOR command vehicle.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
He's gonna road rage it.
Yeah, I mean, that's not gonna affect the outcome of the round, but it's not worth getting a ban for, Levi. It's not worth it. It's fucking funny, though.
He is in pursuit on the command vehicle. The command vehicle makes a sharp right turn. Levi follows.
Yeah, he tries to cut him off.
He's trying to come on the right to cut him off. Oh, no, he's gonna boop him instead.
No effect. Going for
Levi's got to pick up speed, but both of these vehicles are the exact same model. He hits him in the rear.
We have the police chopper overhead. Maintaining up in the chase. Ooh, sideways desinks a little bit, but no effect.
Oh, there's the 3rd objective deaded. Levy goes for the ram.
And just nothing.
GL goes over. Levy gets out, but he is shot in the back of the head by Skip.
Comedy play, and there's
GG. Cyan, thanks for the 13-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. There's round 2.